We don't do intros anymore. We decided that's corny.
Yeah, it was hella corny.
But anyways.
Fuck the intro.
Yeah, fuck the intro. All right. I'm Roger, a.k.a. Roger the Beast. This is my boy. This isn't an intro. It's introducing who motherfuckers are.
He says our names.
I just say the names.
That's kind of an intro.
I'm messing it up. It's not an intro, bro. It's introducing. Wait, so we just gonna get into it, motherfuckers not even know who you are?
Hey, this is your shit, so they should know who you are.
They do know who we are now.
They know who we are. They don't know the virus over here.
They know him. They know me.
We got RobbysoMobby back. And we got JC, the virus.
The virus.
We call him the virus because his last name is Corona.
Yes, sir.
Rumor has it he's the one who started this shit. So.
He was out there eating
Don't say
bats.
that.
Fuck this off for 2020.
He's going to have some wild DMs.
He pulled the Ozzy Osbourne and shit. And he decided to, take a bite off a bat's head.
Shit.
I kind of want to get it on record what we was talking about just a second ago.
Already?
Yeah, throw that in there.
Right.
I don't give a fuck,
I gotta hear that.
I think Anthony Edwards is a superstar, and I think, okay, maybe I'm reaching when I say he's on the same level as Ja Morant.
That's all I care about.
He's not far. He's not far. Okay. You act like it's like a big-ass distance race.
Tell the people what we talking about.
Okay.
I said that Anthony Edwards... Okay, let me just say this. At first, I said that Anthony Edwards is just as much of a star as Ja Morant. It's a reach. I get it. I do get that. But I also don't think that Anthony Edwards is very far away from Ja Morant.
You can make a case for that. But when you were saying that they was on the same level, that was not true.
Also, consider this. Ja's in his third year, correct?
Yeah. Anthony's in the second.
Anthony's in his second. And if Anthony Edwards is averaging 25, which he is... That's a big deal in the second year.
It is, but Ja Morant was established already first year.
Also, let me just say this too. Why I can also make an argument that Anthony Edwards is. The Timberwolves need Anthony Edwards.
They do. That's
Memphis didn't need Ja Morant. They won more games.
They did.
They won
with Mike Conley.
This year, Prentice, they won more games without Ja Morant.
I will give you that one because
Desmond Bane is killing it.
How long was Ja Morant out versus how long
he missed? 30 games.
They went like 23-5 without him or something like that. I'll give him that.
That's incredible.
At first, his first 2 years, the Grizzlies were terrible.
They needed him.
Exactly.
They needed him.
Yes.
But now they don't need him as much because they built more around him.
There you go.
But still, my case, they didn't technically need him.
Look at the seed.
They need him now in playoffs.
Memphis is what seed?
They're third.
Okay.
They're two, actually.
They're two.
Second,
right?
They're
two. Okay.
So Memphis is the second seed. The team that needs the superstar Anthony Edwards is what seed?
7.
The West is hard. You act like you're not taking that into consideration. The division,
Roger. What I'm taking into consideration is placement. What I'm saying is the guy took his team to the second seed.
Well, okay.
And the other guy
he didn't
took
take
his
them
team
to the second seed.
I'd say the
23-5.
The West is top
you missed
heavy.
half. That's like a quarter of the year.
The West is
Come
what?
on now.
The West is top heavy.
I'm building around Ja Morant.
You get them.
I can agree with that.
Because if I'm building around Ja Morant, I could put guys on the team like Desmond Bane.
But
if I had Anthony Edwards,
you're
I
not
can't
wrong.
Do that. So
they obviously are building around Anthony Edwards. They're not building around Karl Anthony Towns because he's boo boo.
Wait, they're not really building.
They're not building around D'Angelo Russell because
they haven't really added any pieces.
Patrick Beverley is a piece that they added.
Come on, bro.
Are you really saying his defense isn't a key factor of being on a winning team?
Patrick Beverley is not the addition to add to Anthony Edwards. They're not building around Anthony Edwards with Patrick Beverley. they got Patrick Beverley because he's Patrick Beverley.
If you give me somebody,
you're putting a piece around him. Anthony Edwards is the best player on that team. You're building around him. He doesn't.
Do you know what it means to build?
Yes,
to build around
I
somebody.
Do.
It means.
Does Anthony Edwards guarding their best player? Who's guarding the best guards? Who?
It's usually Pat.
Exactly, because Anthony Edwards doesn't have to.
Roger, building around somebody is putting pieces around that player that make that player better. That's what building around
if you're my superstar,
Patrick Beverley is not making Anthony Edwards better.
If you're my superstar,
Anthony Edwards is not passing him the ball or receiving the ball from Patrick Beverley in the spots where he's scoring. That's not happening.
If you think about all the players,
you're okay. Go ahead, Robbie.
If you think about all the players that's in the league, and let's say you're the superstar of whatever team, the first player that they think about is not going to be Patrick Beverley.
Of course not. But that's not what I said.
That's not really Patrick Beverley's bounced around, so it's kind of like.
And every team he's been on been to the playoffs.
Is he on a 1-year contract with Timberwolves? No, that's not building around them.
It's not.
That's not.
Dude, they build around people all the time and they put them on 1-year contracts.
I'm not thinking about no Patrick
all
Beverley.
the time. I didn't say that though. You guys are taking one guy that I said that because honestly, Anthony Edwards was drafted to a team.
No. I'm not taking what I'm.
No, yes, you are absolutely.
Who else?
He was drafted to a team that already had a solid player in Karl Anthony Towns and already had D'Angelo Russell. You don't need to add a bunch of pieces. Patrick Beverley is a big deal because he guards the best player, the best guard on every team. Anthony Edwards doesn't have to guard the best guard on every team because he has Patrick Beverley. Even right now, Patrick Beverley's not locking up Ja Morant, but if you watch the games, Patrick Beverley's doing a really good job on Ja. Ja's been struggling.
What I'm saying
There's no
is they have not built around Anthony Edwards yet. They will, but they have not built
That's
around.
not what you said at first.
That's what I did say. I said they.
You said no. You
I said they haven't added any pieces. So how could you say they're building around Anthony Edwards?
They're in the playoffs. They weren't in the playoffs for 6 straight years. With practically the same team except one guy, Anthony Edwards.
There you go. That's the
My point is being made even better about Anthony Edwards' star power.
That was my point. My point was when you talk about building, I have nothing against Anthony Edwards. Matter of fact, he's one of my favorite players.
It doesn't sound like it. You're shitting on him this whole time.
I just said he's not on Jaws level. So I was talking about...
And I agreed with you after the fact that I said that was a reach. And I also said that he's not far.
And I said that if I'm building a team...
I agreed with you on that too.
Then we agreed on the team.
No,
Next topic.
All right.
But that wasn't my point at all.
We started here hot.
Yeah.
Talk.
That absolutely wasn't my point though.
Man.
Look. Anyway, we go argue the same shit, and obviously we're saying a lot of the same shit. Never mind. Anyways, since we're already talking about basketball shit, we can talk about.
Boston just swept the Nets, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah, so we film on Mondays. So when y'all watching this or while we're filming this, there's going to be a lot of.
It'll be Friday.
Yeah, there's already going to be some other teams that are out the playoffs.
Maybe. We never know.
The Hawks are gone.
We're going to talk about
the Bulls will be gone.
The best player on the planet being swept.
Nuggets gone?
Who?
Oh, the alleged best player, Kevin Durant, has been swept in the first round.
Who is the best player in the world right now?
LeBron
the best
James.
player is not in the playoffs.
LeBron James he's still the GOAT. But
LeBron is still the all-around best
right now, I say the best player is probably Giannis.
Yep.
Giannis.
Actually, you know what? This is
who? Patrick Beverley?
No. You funny. You can make the argument at this exact point now. Jason Tatum.
I know you're gonna say that.
Jason Tatum's not the best player on the planet.
I said you can make the argument right now.
Over Giannis?
No.
Not only
Giannis ain't sweeping the Nets.
Giannis
can't even sweep the Bulls.
Is it Giannis sweeping the Nets,
But
or is it
Celtics-
Milwaukee?
The Celtics have
the Celtics have a
You
squad.
got Marcus
I'm
Smart.
not taking that away from them.
No,
I'm
the
just
Celtics.
saying,
The Celtics
Jason
were the
Tatum,
number one defense in the league, right? So you have the number one
Absolutely, they're
defense in the
beasts.
league, and you have the Nets, who really didn't get their share in what they had to give up in James Harden because fucking Ben Simmons won't play a fucking game, right? So then they only have two guys out there, Kyrie
He's
and KD.
soft. Ben Simmons is soft.
Ben Simmons is man.
Is he going to be a net next year?
That's the league.
Ben Simmons is going to be a Jamarcus Russell next year. He's not going to play, bro. He's just grabbing the bag. I promise you.
Ben Simmons.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I can't believe after that Hawks series, everything just his feelings was getting hurt. Oh, I can't play because of this. Like, bro, just because
you know why, right?
Why?
Because he's light skinned.
Damn.
Light skin feelings, man.
Some light skinned kids. Some of them cats are soft.
Man, I wouldn't be surprised if Ben Simmons doesn't play another.
If I was light skinned, bro, I'd be disappointed in Ben Simmons. I'm not gonna lie.
No, he's Australian, so he don't count. American light skins don't relate to Ben Simmons. So.
Ben Simmons.
That's a fair point, right there.
I'm just saying.
He got his feelings hurt and didn't play a game.
No.
80. You got 82 games, and you didn't play because your feelings was hurt.
That's the craziest part about, because he's not really. I mean, like, what's his injury that he's saying that he had?
He said his back. Now it's his back. I don't know what it was before.
It wasn't at first, and
but what's
then
funny,
all of a sudden.
so you seen like a couple weeks ago, someone posted a video, a reporter, and he was sitting there dribbling and he dunked the ball. This was only like a week and a half ago.
Zion did the same thing.
Yeah.
But don't get me started on Zion, because I'm disappointed in Zion Williamson too.
The crazy thing about it was Zion did a dunk. He did like a windmill.
Yes. Yes.
Ben
It wasn't
Simmons-
like it wasn't.
He also did a 360 too.
It wasn't no entry level dunk.
Ben
It wasn't.
Simmons did a rim grazer dunk off of like 3 steps. It was like, bro, you excited about that?
Let me
He's
ask you.
6'10".
Okay, speaking of Zion though,
Yeah. Zion's playing next year.
if Zion was playing right now, do you think they can beat Phoenix right now? Especially with D Book out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they could beat.
No?
I think they could beat Phoenix without Zion. I think there's a chance. What I'm saying,
No, there's a chance for sure, but with Zion, do they beat them?
I don't think they're the better team. Because the Phoenix Suns are the better team with D Book. But with D Book out, if that is the variable that we're talking about and Zion's in, then yeah, I think the Pelicans win. Because you don't have enough players to guard now, right? Like you can hyper focus on Chris Paul. Zion's a better defender than what they have out there right now.
Absolutely.
So it's just, yeah, it's kind of like the same thing with the Nets and the Celtics. The reason why the Celtics swept the Nets don't have enough players, defensive players that can guard Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Marcus Smart when he's on. You know what I mean? And then the Celtics, they were double teaming KD. Anytime he put the ball on the ground, there was 2 guys there.
True.
You got to.
It's easy. No, it's easy when you only have 2 guys on the floor, Kyrie and KD, that you got to watch out for, right?
Who else we got to watch out for?
Exactly.
Andre Drummond.
That's what I'm saying. Like this is the league of super teams.
Hey, watch
now.
out for Seth, bro. Come on.
Hey, Seth, Seth, the shooting, you can't take that.
Seth was better on
He was
Philly.
doing all right.
He was better on Philly.
Because
Of course, he was playing with.
because one thing that Seth is that
Joel
Steph
Embiid
ain't.
might be the best player on the planet right now. Right now.
You can argue that over Jason Tatum being. I'll give you that one.
I don't agree with that, but I could agree.
I still think it's
I
Giannis.
don't agree. I still think it's
no,
I
Giannis,
still
but
think,
I could because of skills. I think Joel Embiid is the most skilled player right now.
Over Joker?
Skilled.
I'm not about to talk about no damn
Skilled.
Jokic.
What do you got against Jokic?
What's wrong with
I don't have nothing
Jokic?
against Jokic, but it's like if he wins MVP,
He doesn't deserve the MVP, first of all.
he doesn't. But they were talking about him MVP when I thought Luka Doncic was better than him, Giannis was better than him, and Joel Embiid was better than him this year. Even though I feel like they're all better than him anyways.
I don't think Luka this year. To me personally, because he's been injured a lot this year.
Yeah, that's true.
I can't say that because he's been injured.
But
Joker's playing.
Under LeBron, Luka Doncic got to be my favorite player right now. Like,
Really?
That's very unfortunate because I am not a fan of Luka Doncic.
It's not his game that I'm not a fan of. It's just he's a Maverick. So I
Not even that. I don't know what it is, honestly.
He's such a great all-around player.
He can play. He does everything.
I'm not taking that away from him, but I still just don't like him.
One thing that gets on my nerves, he plays so slow.
because he's big.
Have you seen his body type, bro?
thicker guy.
But he does damn near everything. So I love Luka. I love watching Luka Doncic.
He's not defending. Let's be real.
He doesn't defend. And
He's not
I mean,
defending.
a lot of people don't defend. Like
I don't
you got
know.
those.
John Morant blocking shots, man. I mean,
Man.
and he's the smallest guy on the floor.
He doesn't
every now and
defend
again.
though. He just got that bounce, so he'll catch somebody lacking. He's not a defender like that.
Jason Tatum's a good defender.
He is.
Jason
Jalen
Tatum's
Brown's a
That
good
that
defender.
whole Celtics team is
Kevin
good
Durant's
defenders.
a good defender.
Kevin Durant is
Joel Embiid's
subpar.
a good defender. What?
At defense, I give KD subpar. Joel Embiid.
Klay Thompson's
I'll
a really
give you
good
that.
defender.
He is.
Klay Thompson.
Paul
He is.
George is a good defender. I just named like 7 people that are good defenders.
You can
that are
name
playing
people
defense.
that are good defenders, but
But
I'm
you
just
said-
saying,
what
like,
did you just
there's a
say?
lot
Did
of
you
people
say
that
something that's
Steph
eleven?
Well, he
Steph
said
don't
Luka could
defend.
do everything.
Well, you say Steph Curry?
He doesn't defend.
Steph Curry's a really good defender.
He admitted that he doesn't defend all the
He's
time.
a really good defender, though.
Yeah, if you look, everybody when they actually want to try in the playoffs, they can be good
So
defenders.
what's Luka's excuse?
That he's too big, and you can't.
That he doesn't try?
No, that he can't guard his
He
position.
does better. He does better
That's-
in the playoffs. Everybody
that's-
does better in the playoffs.
Not
Truthfully,
defensively?
truthfully, what Luka's issue is that he can't guard his position.
Literally,
that's really
Steph,
what it is.
Steph literally admitted, I take plays off sometimes because I don't want to be running around
you
the court all
can
the
when
time.
you have the team that you have. He has Klay Thompson, Draymond Green,
yeah, then when
Andrew
you can shoot
Wiggins.
from half court,
Well, Luka
Exactly.
I
don't
don't need to
got
play defense.
that. Luka
Oh,
don't
you-
got that.
Oh, you
true.
made layup. I'm about to shoot from half court and make a 3.
That's actually a
I ain't
fair
gonna play no
point.
defense.
I don't know who the best defender on the Mavericks is.
Not anymore. Probably Hardaway Jr.
I would
Best-
say Finney Smith is better than him defensively.
Defensively,
That's what I'm talking
it's
about
close.
defensively.
Let's just say it's close.
Even
with
that
those
other
two.
dude, what's his name? He's a 6'9" white guy that plays there forward. He's always guarding the best forwards.
Forward.
I can't think of his name. He's a European cat.
Okay.
Some
I
people
keep
they
thinking
just got their bag. You know, you got the Tony Allens that only play defense, and then you got the people that's versatile like Klay Thompson. You can shoot the 3 and play defense. And, you know,
Yeah.
not everybody really play defense like that until it matters.
Well, then again, this is a league of specialists, right? Like,
True.
because at the end of the day, you gotta earn your role on the team. Like, if you're not LeBron James or Steph Curry that can do all these amazing things, you just got to do one thing at a pro level, and that's how you make your millions. I mean, shit.
That's what Luka Doncic is doing. He's not
Yeah.
playing defense, but he's doing everything else so spectacular. It's like that's one bag that you don't have.
Yep. So let me see. Let's look at the playoffs.
Yeah,
right
I was just
now.
gonna say, let's go through
Who's
this
going
list
to the
and see
finals?
who's. I want some finals predictions, but before that,
That's tough.
So I can tell you guys mine that I think is gonna be it.
Phoenix?
Honestly, no,
Golden State.
Golden State,
Against?
Boston.
No.
I can see it happening. That's just my prediction. You guys can say no all you want, but
No, I'm saying.
That's my prediction.
I'm saying no, as in like it's not that easy.
no, I'm not
Like,
saying okay. Yeah, I never
I
said
think-
it's
I
never
think-
easy going to the
You know,
finals.
it's a weird thing right now in the West because personally, I do feel the West is more unbalanced than the East is. I feel like Miami is
East
just as
rough.
I feel like
feel like-
Miami is just as good as Milwaukee. I feel like Milwaukee is just as good as Boston. I feel like Boston is just as good as Philly when Joel Embiid is healthy.
Philly's done.
Might be done.
Philly's.
They're
done.
gonna get through. They're gonna get through Toronto. They gotta win one more game. And Tyrese Maxey is a beast, bro.
You know what? I honestly don't think they can get past Toronto.
That's crazy.
3-1.
You think they come back?
I do.
I don't believe that. I got my 2 is either gonna be a rematch of last year
I love that.
or
I would like.
it's
that.
gonna be Golden State in Miami.
Raptors just won.
I saw that.
103 to 88
Really?
103 to 88.
I don't
in
think
Philly.
Damn.
I don't think they gonna
103
lose
to
again.
88.
I feel like they're gonna win.
But
the
James
next game.
Harden had how many points? Like 12,
15.
15. Yeah, see, that's very un-James Harden.
James Harden played bad, and
James
and
Harden's a
still-
shell of himself right
Well,
now.
James Harden. See, actually, you know what? I disagree with that. I think James Harden is exactly who he is in the playoffs every year.
That's even the better point. But even before the playoffs, he's a shell of himself.
This is true form James Harden in the playoffs. Like Ben Simmons said, like, you think I was bad in the playoffs? Wait till you see what you guys got. Shit.
Holy shit.
What happened?
I was just looking at the Dallas and Utah score.
I
is
think
52-36 Utah. I mean, Jazz. I mean, fucking
Dallas?
Dallas. Yeah.
I think it's going to be Phoenix again.
Only if Devin Booker comes back.
Yeah.
I think they can just like New Orleans can beat Phoenix, but I think Phoenix can hold them off just because, like we've talked about,
The Pelicans?
yeah, just like we've talked about off camera. Chris Paul is Chris Paul.
Yeah.
I mean, he's still that man.
Point God.
He is. Like, I feel like he hasn't gotten enough credit throughout his career, so I think Phoenix definitely is going to make a back. It's hard not to choose Milwaukee. It is. It's just hard not to choose the champs. You know what I'm saying?
I'm going Bucks Warriors.
Bucks Warriors?
Yeah, and I just think like
What's funny is you're choosing teams that have 2 of their key pieces out right now.
I think that so Draymond said it the other day, and I fully agree with him. He said not every team is built for the playoffs. Some teams are built for the season, like Denver. But Denver is not built for the playoffs, meaning this is a team where you have to play them one night, and then the next night, and then the next night. And then once you figure out what they're doing, it's kind of easy just to lock in. Like, Phoenix, in my opinion, Denver's kind of easy to figure out. You just prevent Jokic from making plays.
This is where I can agree and disagree.
Go ahead.
I agree with what you're saying. They are easy to figure out right now. They're missing two guys.
Yeah.
Jamal Murray.
And he ain't coming back.
And he's not. No,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Right now, I agree with you.
Yeah. But
I think this series would go 7 if Jamal Murray was healthy and if MPJ was playing.
Yeah, I was even surprised they even. Kudos to them. I was surprised they even made it into the playoffs, to be honest with you. Because I knew
that just speaks to Joker.
Yeah, I knew Jamal was going to be out all year, but it's like.
And Aaron Gordon played really good, even though I'm not too fond of Aaron Gordon, to be honest, but he's been playing really well.
Golden State Klay Thompson came back and
the perfect time.
He was not playing good.
No, he wasn't.
And then he came back in the playoffs. We was averaging like 26 in the whole playoffs. Mm-hmm. And then now Jordan Poole's playing like he's about to say, he's let's Kevin
talk
Durant.
About the pool party.
Like Jordan Poole came in.
Not even KD. He's more comparable to a younger Steph Curry right now.
He's shooting the lights out. He's playing defense. Jordan Poole was coming out doing a lot.
Pool party, bro.
Yeah,
the Splash Brothers are at the pool party right now.
Yeah, and then like I said,
it would be great to be a Warrior right now.
Klay Thompson,
chill. Your bench is deep. You ain't got to work that hard.
Dude, I never even realized they had like Otto Porter Jr. on their team, which is a really solid piece.
Crazy.
Otto Porter Jr., yeah.
That's that's crazy.
Yeah.
Steve Kerr's just chilling.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Like, shit.
Just imagine if they had like a healthy like James Wiseman or something who was a top recruit and has a lot of potential.
He just keeps getting hurt.
He just
I don't even know if he's good or not in the NBA. Like he barely played.
His rookie year,
he showed a lot of potential. His rookie year.
But he was still hurt then too.
You're right, but the games he played fairly well.
Yeah,
I feel like he needs some more games under his belt. Yeah, and so. He could be a piece for them.
I just think some teams are better equipped for the playoffs.
So, Robbie, did you give your prediction?
Yeah, I don't remember. I said either a rematch of last year's finals or Golden State and Miami.
Well, I didn't say I said it's hard to not.
What's your prediction?
It's going to be Phoenix, and then for me, it's a toss-up between Miami and Milwaukee.
Oh. Damn, I think that's gonna be
fuck Boston.
Golden State and Phoenix, and then Milwaukee and Miami is gonna be the conference finals.
The reason why I can't say Boston, I just don't see anybody guarding from Boston.
Giannis.
Well, obviously, no one can guard Giannis.
No one can guard Giannis.
It's not about guarding Giannis.
You just got to, honestly...
I'm talking about Bam. I don't think they have...
Bam Adebayo?
I don't think they have someone who can guard him 5 games. I don't.
I mean...
You get what I'm saying? So, like, I think, they can hold him to 16 one game, hold him to maybe 12 another game, but in a 5-game series, he's going to have his 3 games that are going to make the difference, and that's really all it takes. Jimmy Butler is, he's going to be Jimmy. He's going to do his damn thing. He's always different.
That's interesting.
I just don't think they have someone who can guard him 5 games.
That's very interesting.
You disagree?
I mean, for the most part, but my side argument is like, I can say the same thing with Tatum right now. Jimmy Butler's not locking up Tatum.
Jimmy Butler's
Jimmy Butler's not going to lock up Jason Tatum.
He has good defense.
Yeah, he has. I didn't say that. I never said that. He's
locking
not locking up Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum's still averaging 25.
Yeah, I would say first off, this is the NBA, and some players in the NBA are unlockdownable. They're just not.
Yeah.
You can't prevent them. You just have to slow them down.
Yeah.
Right. Jason Tatum right now, he's not. He can't be locked down.
Then who's guarding Jaylen Brown too on the Heat? They don't have a guy that can guard Jaylen Brown.
Jaylen's going to get his.
Exactly.
That's truly what it's going to be.
That's where my argument's coming. I think there's more weapons on Boston.
But that's where the thing is. I think Bam is going to get his, just like Jaylen's going to get his too. And I think Bam is a better all-around player than Jaylen Brown is. I do. I
thought of someone that can, not lock down, but
Williams
or
Theus.
I would put Al Horford on Bam Adebayo.
He's too slow. He's strong, but he's too slow. On Bam,
have you watched any of the games against the?
Yeah,
he was putting the clamps on KD.
They was doubling them.
He wasn't. No, this was off a switch, like a couple switches specifically. He forced really bad shots by KD. Al Horford is very underrated, and he's smart. He's
smart. Like I said, he's a good defender.
Horford.
He's just too slow.
But
in the post, he's just too slow.
You act like Bam Adebayo is hella fast or something. Or he's just like that guy.
He's
Bam
like
Adebayo is like number 5 in top centers in the league.
Yeah, he is. Bam is a less skilled version of Joel Embiid to me. He's Joel Embiid.
That's a lot less skilled.
No, he's Joel Embiid without the skills. He can't put the ball on the ground and dribble like Joel Embiid could do. He can't hit the spin, fade away. Kobe, like that shit that Kobe used to do. He can't hit that. But he's still a great.
He's a less skilled Joel.
Because he's one of the best post guys. There's centers in the league who are not postmen, and he's like, in my opinion, top 3 in the post. Like back to the basket, he's top 3, and that's a problem. Al Horford is not a top 3 post defender.
Agree or disagree on that one?
Bam Adebayo is not that guy.
Okay.
He's not going to be the one that leads them to the...
No, it's going to be Jimmy.
If they beat the Boston Celtics, it's going to be because Jimmy Butler, like you said. But it's not going to be because of Bam Adebayo.
But that's not going to be the game anyways. I know they got to get past Giannis.
Yeah, because
honestly, they're going to beat whoever the winner of Philly and Toronto. You're right about that.
Yeah, because Philly's without Joel Embiid.
Yeah,
Toronto.
Boston's going to have to play Milwaukee.
Honestly, though, if Philly had a healthy Joel Embiid, that'd be a really good series.
That'd be a good series.
And this is why, sometimes I don't put Joel Embiid up there. He gets hurt every year.
Around this time.
When has he ever been
last
fully
year,
healthy?
He was injured. He was playing injured last year. Around this time.
He's a warrior. He's still putting up 20 points a game.
Because he's just that much better. I know,
but it's like he's not reliable on his health. Yeah. He's always hurt. Every year Joel Embiid has been hurt. I think the one year he wasn't hurt and they could have went to the finals is when Kawhi made that crazy ass shot in Toronto.
Yeah, that's why he was crying. Because he knew it.
I'd have been sick.
Like this last
Game
time.
7 and you tell me the ball bounced 30 times and it goes in. Kawhi was good enough. He took a shot, stared at it, did a pose, and it was still bouncing. And then it went in.
I just thought about
what?
How disrespectful we've been to Tobias Harris. That the fact that we think that
Damn.
The fact that we think that just because Joel Embiid is out, that the Raptors are now going to make a comeback.
Tobias Harris is not that guy.
I didn't say that Toronto was coming back.
He said that.
No, absolutely, and I'll stand on that.
Okay.
All right.
I don't see Philly going to
Tobias Harris? You think Tobias Harris is going to be the reason Philly wins?
I'm not saying he's going to be the reason. Maxey is definitely
Tyrese Maxey. He's raw.
Yeah, he is raw. But
Tobias Harris?
What I'm saying is Tobias Harris is not.
Philly doesn't even want Tobias Harris.
That's not true. That's why they've been keeping him.
They almost traded him because his contract's too big.
We're not about to sit there and pretend like Tobias Harris is going to carry them to nothing.
And y'all thought I was tripping when I said Anthony Edwards.
I agree with Anthony Edwards and John Morant that Tobias Harris is going to carry their asses.
I didn't say y'all putting words in my mouth. Man. Y'all putting words. I didn't say that.
I think what he means is that they can at least win one more game.
That's what I'm saying.
Hell no.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
But it's not gonna be because of Tobias Harris.
All Tobias needs to do is put up 18 points.
That's exactly what he put up today.
Perfect.
And they lost.
They lost.
No.
Guys, that's with Embiid scoring 20 and Harden having 15.
Yeah, Harden only had 15. That's truly the real problem.
Yeah.
That is the real problem. You can't have a guy.
I think Tobias Harris cuts my grass.
That's crazy, bro.
That's disrespectful.
That's disrespectful.
I'm posting this shit on Twitter.
Tag him.
And I'm adding
Tobias Harris.
Go ahead.
Cut my grass,
tag me. Because Tobias Harris, let's be real. You guys are not gonna win.
Look straight at the camera, bro.
I am looking straight at the camera right there. Tobias Harris, you're not gonna be the reason you guys get past the next round.
Hot take by Roger the
Hey,
Beast.
censor my face out of that one.
That's crazy.
You guys get, like I said, bro. You guys
fight words.
got a better chance of like their 6th-string player dropping 40 and them winning.
If Philly wins and Tobias Harris doesn't do shit, I'm for sure going on Twitter like, yeah, he wasn't the answer.
He was.
After we post this.
Wasn't not. Will never be.
Matter of fact, Roger Beast is going for Stephen A. Smith's throne with them hot takes, calling him out, talking about he's cutting my grass.
Damn.
Don't ever
He's saying he's
compare me
gonna
to
fuck
that
your
clown.
wife too.
Tobias Harris be cutting my grass.
So okay, all right. For me,
Y'all
it's
better like
Phoenix.
have Danny
It's
Green
Phoenix,
dropping
and
30.
I'm saying Milwaukee.
Tobias Harris.
I'm going Milwaukee and Phoenix.
Bucks
You
going
said-
back to back.
You said Golden State.
I say Golden
in
State and
Boston.
Boston.
I said a rematch. Phoenix and Milwaukee.
Bucks Warriors.
Bucks Warriors. Okay.
I'm surprised you didn't say Tobias Harris and the Sixers.
Come on, man.
Bro, I didn't see y'all be putting,
But since we disrespected Tobias Harris so
Y'all
much,
disrespect. Y'all talk about
disrespect
man like
Tobias Harris.
y'all
Patrick
talk about
Beverly
man like
I
he was
was-
working.
Hey, you sure you don't want Patrick Beverly and the Wolves in there, bro?
That's crazy.
bruh, they'd have a better shot than Tobias Harris and the Sixers.
What did you guys think about? Well, first off, did y'all see it where
What are we talking
Kyrie made some gestures towards
Other
the
little-
Boston fans? Yeah.
about? Yeah.
What do y'all? What do y'all think
That
about
shit was crazy. Honestly, I'm not mad at him. I don't like Kyrie that much, but I would do the same thing if another crowd is talking shit.
Yeah, I'm not mad at him, but
See, that's the thing, bro.
Kyrie and KD, I feel like they both kind of soft. They be letting the fans
Outside shit get to 'em.
and the social media get to them. And it's like, bro,
KD kind of had to turn into a villain though, because he got tired. It's like
'Cause he went to the
it's
Warriors?
like that Batman
But-
saying, that Dark Knight saying, you know,
he was
I fell and
tweeting
be a
people.
hero,
Yeah.
live long enough to see myself become the
bro,
villain.
that's so legit for Kevin Durant. Everyone loved Kevin Durant.
They found out he
was
had
at
a burner
OKC.
while he was at OKC though.
That's when they stopped hating. That's when the hate.
He was
came.
at OKC.
Actually, the hate really came when he joined the Warriors.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Because
saying.
they was
That's when
talking
it
mess,
started.
but when he went to the Warriors, it got worse because he had a burner at OKC. So he had to go back over there and tweeting like, "Oh, people saying this, woo 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 woo." It's like, bro, you a grown ass man, and you playing basketball. What you need a burner for?
Yeah. Yeah, that was
Hey,
my whole beef.
sometimes.
But you know, like okay, so going back to the Kyrie thing, honestly, like, and this is something I've heard from a lot of basketball players who have left Boston. What do they usually say about that fan base?
It's crazy. It's
Just like the LA.
It's just as intense as the Lakers, honestly.
Well, okay, they say not only is it intense,
But
but they
Oh, it's
also say
racist?
that it's
Oh,
racist
yeah.
as
Oh,
fuck.
yeah, I've heard of that.
They say that Boston fans are hella racist. So
Yeah.
I bet you there was
Bill
probably
Russell.
some of that. Yeah.
won 11 championships for Boston, and they was still calling him.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like, how you
Boston
gonna hate
hella
somebody about you
racist.
11?
Yeah.
Boston is just racist. So I bet you he probably experienced some of that in Boston. And then with the shit talking, just probably like brought up some of that old feeling. Like, all right, fuck y'all. Like
That's why I
would've
said I'm
did
not
the same
mad at
thing,
Kyrie.
too. I'm not really mad at it too.
I think it's
I'm
kinda
more
fucked
mad
up
at the
they fined
NBA
him
that
so
they
much.
fined him $50,000. You know, to get a red light ticket, it's $460.
You flip someone else.
When you put somebody off, $50,000. I get it, money's all relative.
Well,
but
it was
goddamn.
probably 50,000 people. That he,
I know $1.
dollar each.
They counted attendance. So how many tickets
$1
did you
for
sell that
you,
day?
$1 for you, bitch.
Man, but
God
that,
damn.
that's Boston. Y'all watch Winning Time on HBO?
No, I've
is
been,
it good?
I've been meaning
Is
to
it
watch
good?
it. Yeah.
It is good, but yeah, it was in one of the episodes. They went to Boston
Yeah.
because Magic was gonna play Larry Bird, and then one of the dudes was like, "Yeah, we going to Boston." Like the fan base out there, they gonna say something about you, and then they got off the plane, and they wasn't even out the airport, and they was already just
I don't know. To me, like, I get it. You're a human being at the end of the day, but you're a superstar, bro. You gotta keep your cool at the same time, you know?
I get that. I do get that aspect of it.
It's
too.
not, honestly, I get that aspect as well, but it's not okay because these guys are also human too.
I'm not, that's what I just said. I get you're a
So
human being,
it's
but you're
like-
kind of like on the pedestal to some people, and for you to be acting like that is just.
I think
See, that's where I can
if
disagree.
I
'cause
was a
don't-
professional basketball, football, baseball, whatever, I'd be the most fine player of all time.
Yeah, I'd do
Because
Ocho Cinco.
you're not about to talk shit to me at all.
I'd have a separate account for my fines.
I'd
I'd have my accountant pull out X amount of dollars every year.
Because that's
I'm about
just
to get
letting
fined.
people disrespect you. And
Yeah.
are they supposed to just take that? Would you let someone, if you were on that stage, would you be that?
I don't do that, and I'm not on that stage. Like, shit, don't talk to me.
I'm just saying,
Like,
if you're on that stage, you're making all that
absolutely.
money.
Like I said, I'm gonna be the most
Would you?
fine.
I mean, do you see LeBron doing that though?
LeBron's
No.
a different
He
animal.
had-
People love LeBron. And he never did do that in Miami.
he's never flipped nobody off, but he's for sure.
Well, no,
like,
he's probably
he's for sure
talked to
talked
shit.
to
Yeah, but I'm-
some of the fans.
yeah.
Like, bro, like you got people like Westbrook, where he
Westbrook
was
don't
like,
care.
he's like, bro, like I don't give a fuck who you with. I'll fuck all y'all up, and it's like.
It's because
I would
people
do that.
think they can talk tough to
Like
these guys, and
just because you paid
they can
$300
get away
for
with
this
it.
ticket, I still beat your ass, bro.
Exactly.
you pay $300 to get that ass whooping.
Man,
Yeah. Speaking
funny.
of getting an ass whooping, Mike Tyson put hands on a.
Did y'all hear about this?
that video was so fucking funny, bro.
You hear this dude lawyered up, right? To try to sue
Yeah,
him.
I mean he's gonna get the money because
He's not gonna get the money.
it's. But the thing is, if you are professional fighter or like martial arts and stuff like that, if
Your
you're like a
hands
black
are-
belt,
your hands
it's
are
a
weapons.
lethal weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah, your hands are a registered
So
weapon.
you cannot fight anybody outside of like a ring or an octagon or nothing like that.
crazy.
my whole thing though with it is this, right? So the guy was touching him,
Yeah,
right? Okay. One could argue
Oh, I
that
agree
if,
with Mike
that,
Tyson.
that if someone is touching me,
Yeah.
that I could be in harm's way, right? So now is he not able to defend himself if he feels so threatened? I mean, shit. That's if I'm Mike Tyson's lawyer. Look,
Yeah.
spin that shit.
Hey,
Tell you.
let's talk about this guy though that decided to test Mike Tyson.
All right.
His name, Melvin Townsend. It's not his first encounter with cops, according to TMZ.
Oh, so he a thug.
He is. I mean, if you want to say thug, this is his other charges: fraud, grand theft, burglary, possession of controlled substances, and trafficking in stolen
He's
property.
a fucking criminal.
He's a criminal.
Yeah, he a thug.
So,
He a straight up thug.
let's see.
No,
Let
Sato.
me
That's
read
why he
this.
still got his ass beat.
Well, shit.
The drug possession offense was of codeine. Sorry. That's crazy, bro. Like,
So-
honestly, he deserved to get that. ass
He deserved it
whooping.
because
And
he's a
then
criminal.
he's gonna have another one. He should have another charge of touching somebody when they didn't want to be touched.
To be real, also, COVID is still a thing, too.
There you go.
Just because we
Oh,
we
shit.
ain't got no.
There we go. Hey, lawyer.
Hey, yeah.
See that shit? That's a gym right there.
We needed 6 feet, and he
That's
didn't
a
give us
gym.
6 feet.
Look at that, Roger.
This motherfucker was touching him, bro. Someone touching me in the back of my head. I'm
Somebody
putting
touch me,
hands
I'm
on
Next
beating
time
your
somebody.
ass.
I'm hiring you as my fucking lawyer. I'm like, hey, look.
He deserved it.
Hey, I've watched so much How to
this
Get
is-
Away with Murder.
This is
Got
COVID, so
y'all.
I put hands on him. He was touching me.
Hey.
He wasn't 6 feet, so I
Straight up.
smacked
I've
him in
watched
the
so much How to
Yeah.
Get Away with Murder.
He gonna be Annalise Keaton. Yeah, we got this. But no, I'm on Mike Tyson's side. Like, bro,
Same.
if I asked you, don't touch me multiple times.
Oh, did he?
He was like, he kept saying, don't touch me. Like,
you not seen the video?
Nah.
you are obligated to get your ass beat.
Yeah.
He's
I
like
agree.
looking at the dude recording, like going, making stupid faces, and then poking Mike Tyson. That's literally poking a bear.
Yeah.
No, well, the guy knew what he was doing.
Exactly.
His first charge was scam, right?
Yep.
This was a scam. He knew it. He was like, oh, that's Mike Tyson. Let me go ahead and scam the system by getting my money because I'm gonna get Mike Tyson to hit me. That was his end goal. He would have not stopped bothering him the whole time.
Absolutely, Mike. That's
He knew what he was
just
doing.
crazy. I'd have beat the
He
shit
deserved
out of
that.
him.
And he got what he wanted. But the best part about it all is he's not going to get what he wanted. He got what he wanted. He wanted to get smacked. And he's not going to get the money for it. So he's just going to get
He just
smacked.
got his ass beat
He's got his ass beat for free.
by Mike Tyson, bro.
Yeah. He did it for the low. And that's it. Look,
That's a damn shame.
maybe he can get an autograph there or some shit. Like, look, I got smacked by Mike Tyson. Here we go.
Hey, you know what? Speaking of altercations and stuff, how you guys feel about DaBaby?
You know, okay. So I've been wanting to. So last week we were going to talk about DaBaby because of a shooting that happened
yeah,
on
I
his
forgot
property.
about that.
And then weeks before that, he beat up Dan Lee's brother, which I don't know. I think Dan Lee's brother got his ass beat himself.
Well, he got jumped, to be honest. There's multiple dudes
what
hitting him.
Though. What happened was he had went over to DaBaby's crew. And I get it. He went over there on some unhostile shit.
I'm defending my sister too, honestly. That's where I agree.
Raj.
Hey, someone disrespects my sister the way DaBaby did, I'm smacking the fuck out of him. I don't give a fuck how many people there.
I am too.
I get it, but what I'm saying is, when the man got his whole crew over there, and you solo dolo, you getting everything that's about to happen.
But
dessert.
To be real,
everything that's about to happen.
That honestly, okay, I seen the video. It's kind of pathetic then that they didn't do worse. Because he didn't really get his ass beat. Like,
no, they were slipping on both legs.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's kind of pathetic.
That shit was crazy.
To be honest. And it's like he was swinging back. And he was...
No, honestly, some of them niggas should have got fired. Because if I'm DaBaby, right? And someone who could be ops walks over to me, he should not be able to say words to me. If I have a high, think about it. If I have a hired security, he should not be able to. He's the op. He shouldn't even be 5 feet from me.
That's a fair point.
Like DaBaby's out there throwing punches. I should not be able to be. I should like when he goes and files a case, and if he does so, he shouldn't even be able to say my name. Like he shouldn't be able to go. Prentice threw a punch at me, and now I want to sue him. Like nah. Like my boy should have handled that.
You're not wrong.
That's a great point. I ain't got no argument with that one.
So anyways, back to my other point. So he's been in the news a lot lately. Honestly, I love DaBaby's music.
So do I, yeah.
But at this point, I think the responsible thing for myself to do is not support him for the time being. Now, here's the reason. This is why I say it, man. So... when you have wealth and you're in a certain limelight, you have a responsibility to the public. Obviously, because there's no consequence to any of his actions, he's still not being responsible in the public. It's not that I don't support him, it's that I just want him to do better. You get what I'm saying? Like I want DaBaby to be,
deep, bro.
Okay, you know what I'm saying? Like I just want him to be responsible.
To that.
So I think if
so, what he's supposed to do if a motherfucker run into his house?
What?
No. That's
he shot someone in his house because they tried to break in.
They didn't try to break in.
They did break in.
That's legal.
No, they were actually.
That's legal.
If somebody is breaking and entering in your house, you can shoot them.
Oh, absolutely.
No, he did the right thing. I'm not arguing that thing. What I'm saying is the circulation. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about when you're constantly in circulation of doing nigga shit. Like
nigga moment.
You know what I'm saying? Like this. I mean, the dude is a walk-in like fucking sitcom. Like he ain't got a show. And you fucking watching the show on news. Like, damn, DaBaby out here in the news again? Like, fuck, I'm not even surprised no more.
I ain't gonna lie. When I seen that video, that was the craziest wind-up punch I've ever seen. He did a whole 360.
like a cartoon character.
Just a punch. I said, that's the meanest wind-up I've ever seen.
So did you see the most recent one with him punching his artist? One of his signed artists? Wisdom?
I didn't see that one.
Wisdom wasn't.
That's the most recent one, yeah. Wisdom wasn't. Wisdom didn't have much wisdom.
Honestly, I want to know what it was about. Like, I want to know why he slapped.
That's what I'm saying. I don't even know the backstory.
I just need to know the details. Context, and even if I had context where it was like, all right, you know what, DaBaby was right. It's like I said,
there's no context in 90% of his fights. He just be fighting.
Because you know what Danny Lee Brother said to him? He said, "Hey, can I talk to you?" And that's what initiated the fight. He said, "Nah, nigga." Right?
He knew what he was doing, though. Come on, Danny Lee's brother was gonna swing, bro.
Like that's why I said, like he had everything that was coming to him. Like people like if
I'm not even mad at Danny Lee's brother because I do the same thing.
If staying active is a person, DaBaby is that person. So honestly, I'm gonna catch DaBaby slipping. Like I'm not gonna fucking walk. I don't
think you'll ever catch DaBaby slipping. It seems like
shit with his crew.
He always got his crew with him. Every time he's in a fight,
crew is gonna be
you see like 5 or 6 people with him. It's like
this brings me That's a fair point though.
Oh,
Def Jam Vendetta, the game.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Hold on before we hop on that, because this was one thing I wanted to talk about last week. So the person that entered his home, called him by name, not by like DaBaby. They say, "Hey, DaBaby."
So it was
said,
someone he knew.
he,
So was it even a break it being
either it was someone who he
Had to
knew,
be an op.
or
Had
it
to
was
be
an
an op.
op.
Ooh,
Think
that's
about it.
tough.
You know his government.
You still
that gotta be
canceling
an
the
op.
baby after that?
You still what?
I just
So
want.
canceling.
I'm not canceling him. I'm just not. I'm not supporting.
just wants
this.
to do
I'm not
better.
sup- I just want him to do better.
Do better.
You hear that? You hear that,
Do
DaBaby?
better, and
Prentice wants you
then
to
we'll
do
play
better.
some more music. We're
P
gonna go
wants you to
Apple
do
Music, Spotify, and everything. Just do better, my boy.
Yeah, just stop punching niggas up. just be cool.
Hey,
man.
sometimes a motherfucker deserves to get smacked though.
Sometimes a motherfucker
You just
deserves
love
to get
violence,
smacked.
Roger.
But look, actually, DaBaby,
Well,
you
I
know
deal
what?
with customers all day, so yeah, I sometimes people be talking reckless. They deserve to get smacked.
We just need some context on why you hitting these motherfuckers all the time.
Can we get a reason, please?
That's it. That's all I need. Give me some context. Like, why the fuck did you do a 360 spin and punch the dude? That was crazy.
That's his new move in Def Jam Vendetta when they cast him.
Sure, they better come out with that.
So, who's gonna be the best fighter in that game? Is it gonna be DaBaby?
It has to be DaBaby.
DaBaby is gonna be the new Snoop Dogg.
Crow.
Crow. Snoop Dogg.
I miss those games,
Nah,
man.
he gonna be Fat Joe.
Crack?
Joey Crack.
Remember when you had to fight Fat Joe? That motherfucker
Yeah, man.
took forever to beat.
Oh, you know it was hella hard in that game too. Ice-T, remember that?
Yeah.
Ice-T would put you in those submissions. He'd be
Man.
God, I used
crazy.
to hate
And
that
he was
shit.
hella fast. I'm like, this old nigga not that fast. I'm like, he's like, come on.
Law and Order motherfucker ain't doing shit.
Yeah,
You ain't about that life no more.
yeah, it's so crazy.
Man, yeah, DaBaby, he'll probably be the Fat Joe. I feel like the boss. Out of all the rappers, I don't know who.
DJ Khaled?
6'9". 6'9".
They make 6ix9ine the boss.
If they make him in that game,
I'm not buying that game.
All right.
that game would be
I'm buying that game exclusively so I can put the hands on him.
I'm not
fighting
buying that
over and
game.
over
If
again.
DJ Khaled is the boss.
It wouldn't even be the same thing to me. I want
like-
the real thing. I want to beat
Oh
the
my
shit out of
God.
him in real life.
6'9" would be
I'm
in
not
it.
supporting anything that would put money in that man's pockets.
He's not even gonna go to the story mode. He's just gonna 6ix9ine computer, and I'm gonna pick whatever, just whoop his ass every day.
Chief Keef will be in there.
so sad.
So sorry.
The game needs
The game probably would be the
game
boss,
would be in
honestly.
there. Yeah, YG gonna be in there.
YG.
Uh, They might have Snoop Dogg in there too. I ain't
Just-
gonna lie.
Is it called
Just
that?
cause
You know,
Snoop just
Snoop will
Snoop, bro.
sign up.
he gonna be like, yeah, you whooped my ass last time, but yeah, I don't know.
He could be like a mentor in the game. He could be like what was the mentor in the game?
I forget who that
I don't
was.
even remember who even played.
They gonna make
Method Man, Redman was in the game.
man.
Well, Meth was your friend, and then Redman was actually a bad guy.
I thought Redman was your buddy too.
Nah, I swear.
No, it was meth. It was meth.
It
and
was
then-
Red was a bad guy.
Yeah.
Johnny Blaze. What was his
Man.
name? Blaze?
Just Blaze.
No, his name. Method Man's name was like Blaze.
Yeah, it
in
was
there.
Blaze. It was Blaze, and then they might be funny and be doing take digs as your mentor or some shit like that.
He said Tay Diggs.
That's funny.
Man, but
man.
who would they have as the women that you get on the game? 'Cause remember they had
Cardi B.
Carmen Electra,
Cardi
Cardi B is definitely in
Yeah.
that game.
Nicki Minaj.
Nicki Minaj. They might have Meg Thee Stallion.
Coy Leroy.
Yeah,
She too small.
they might.
She
They
gonna
might
be, she
do.
gonna be one of the beginning characters.
Kylie Jenner.
You remember when? You
Nah,
remember
she's
when?
one of the girlfriends that you can get.
So I'm
Remember when
saying,
you had to
okay.
fight? When we had to fight the dude for the girls and
Yeah.
you lost and you got that ugly girl?
Who gonna be the other girl?
That might be Coy Leroy. I mean, I like me some Coy Leroy. Look, listen.
Damn.
No, I like me some Coy Leroy.
Why I ain't got no gunshots? I need gunshots in this bitch. Oh shit! Damn!
I'm just
You
saying.
didn't even hesitate either.
But you remember that one girl that helped you up and cleaned the blood off you, and then
That's gonna be Color.
and
Yeah,
then
she had the
you
ball
had.
and shit. She had the thong that was showing
Yeah,
out. Yeah,
and then Carmen Electra would come and try to talk to you, and then whoever was your girlfriend will be mad and fight, and you always pick Carmen Electra to beat this bitch ass. So then that could be your girlfriend now. That's how it always was.
that's so
Bro,
wild.
Benzino coming after you.
God,
No neck,
wow.
Benzino.
No neck. Overextended jawline.
Coy Leroy.
I like me some Coy Leroy. I just feel like in the game that might be who it is.
That's next level. That's damn.
I just said like young Ma.
Bro.
No.
She
Stop.
turned you into it. She turned you into her bitch.
Oh my god.
You just got
Hell
your
no.
husband.
Stop
Now
it.
you young
I
Ma's
gotta
bitch.
have it.
Man, she gonna fight the fights for you, bro.
Exactly.
Yeah, you can't.
Come on here, baby. This nigga beat your ass. I got you.
Ooh.
I'm a little schmiz.
I'm a little
a little
I can't believe you
dress.
just disrespected Quilla right now.
Man, look, that wasn't what I.
Come on.
Anyways,
I think she was made up. I don't even think that was a real character. The ugly girl. Now you gotta attach the
I don't
ugly girl
remember.
to an actual person.
I sure don't remember what her name was either. It was
I
just.
don't remember.
It's
got
probably
beat
something
up.
stupid like Candy.
I don't fucking know.
Probably.
You sit
Cinnamon.
there, I'd be like, look, I'm trying to get Lil' Kim as my girl, and then all of a sudden that girl beat your ass, and it's just like, fuck.
Little Kim was one of them. I remember it was Carmen Electra. It was what was it?
Lil' Kim.
And then Kimura.
Yeah. Look, I
Kimura
always pick
Simmons.
Lil' Kim. That was my.
I think that's who I always
I
pick
pick Lil'
too.
Kim every time. I wouldn't pick nobody else.
I used to love Little Kim back in the day. So
Man,
that was automatic.
none of that shit done to her. Now she got. Never
Lil'
mind.
Kim was probably honestly, she's like was the standard
Yeah.
for like
For-
even these girls now.
Yeah. She was the Barbie
That's
before
true.
Nicki
Nicki
Minaj
Minaj.
was
Oh, yeah.
Barbie.
That's very
That's
true.
why when they had that beef, Lil' Kim was like, "Bitch, you stole my whole fucking flow, word for word, bar for bar." Like,
All right, soldier.
but yeah, that was like she was mad because she was
he
like,
just
"Damn,
he just hit the soldier line. Drake stole my whole flow. Word for word, bar for bar.
Drake.
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 But yeah, she was,
Aubrey.
she was hella mad because of that." So
I
it's
remember
like,
that.
The motherfucker Degrassi.
I remember that.
The guy heard how his
actually-
kids from the world from his kids.
That was a beef worth following though too, because they was both putting out like some hit.
hey, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, they was beefing and them songs was hot. I
They
still
both
listen to
was
them
hot.
songs. Them songs was hot.
You know, what beef had some good songs too. Was even though like one wasn't even like a big artist, but remember the Cassidy
and Meek Mill.
deal? That beef was fire.
Man, Cassidy,
It was
this
fucking
motherfucker
fire.
came out with 2 songs that was like 8+ minutes. Like, bro, this song is kind of long, bro. Like they went crazy. I'm like, bro, this song kind of long. Bro.
That song,
Like,
Raid.
Cassidy.
yeah, Ray.
Yeah, that shit was hella funny. He was making fun of Meek Mill.
I'm sorry, I didn't take that beef seriously.
I didn't either.
I don't
but it
think
was
anybody
good.
did.
But it came out with it produced good music.
Meek Mill.
You know
Meek
what that
Mill
beef
song was
reminds me of,
Repo.
honestly?
What?
When Kendrick Lamar attacked everyone on Control, and then all the like random ass artists like Joel Ortiz started making tracks against Kendrick, like you weren't even named in Control. Why are you even
Exactly.
talking?
See, that was the corniest part. That was like the people who weren't named all of a sudden needing to feel like I gotta say something because I'm the fucking king of this shit. Like no one knows who the fuck you are.
And everybody was sitting there trying to be mad. Oh man, he's out here talking about, man, Big Sean was in this. It was Big Sean's song.
Hey, Big Sean's a real one for releasing that.
So it's
song.
kind of like, all right, you know,
because
you
he would have
said
been a
that,
bitch if he didn't.
you
I
said
honestly
that, but
think though
whatever.
that Big Sean like re-recorded his verse.
Even though he says he didn't.
I don't believe it.
I think he
Because
did.
if you notice, like I forgot like his verse, like, but he says something along the line about like not letting someone else rap harder than him.
But he did.
But he did, and I think he like tried to like make it up by addressing that,
Yeah,
but it just didn't work.
sure didn't, because Kendrick cooked them in that song.
He cooked
It's
everyone.
Kendrick, bro.
Yeah, that was the worst mistake he ever made. Honestly,
I felt bad for Jay Electronica in that song.
I didn't because he didn't put out any more music.
No, you know why I felt bad for him? Because he had to follow that.
And he didn't do a good job either.
He was a new artist too. That's the fucked up part.
Dude,
'Cause, like I didn't even know who he was, and I was like, I wasn't
Jay
even.
Electronica had been out for a while at that point.
Yeah.
Though. He just doesn't put out music
like
that.
he was cool, but it was just like after that, it's like, yeah, you're done.
Put him in a body bag.
That shit was fuck. That was one of the best hip hop moments. Period.
Like,
Yeah,
That
honestly,
was a good moment.
you
shout
called
out
out
to Kendrick for
You called out a nigga on his own song.
Name drop
Like,
him.
that's crazy,
That's fire.
you don't hear name drops like that
man. So dumb.
ever. I mean, unless you're the Game, because the Game likes to name drop everyone in every single rap song he creates.
The Game will talk about everybody. We talked about this last time. The Game always talking about somebody. He did all that crying and shit when he retired. And now he want to call everybody out.
Plus, he be stealing. he stole all that money from all those other artists that were trying to come up.
True.
You hear about that? So someone who I used to, be connected with, he actually was one of those artists. So the game basically was coming out with this mixtape, and it was supposed to be like newer artists, and all you had to do is like pay a certain amount of dollars, and you get to be on the mixtape. Well, when the mixtape came out, not only was the game's name nowhere to be seen on this mixtape anywhere, right? So you didn't even know if the game was even a part of it. He didn't post on any of his streaming services, any of his own shit. He created a secondary SoundCloud account to post it on. So basically, he paid like thousands of dollars to be a part of this no-name mixtape that no one cared about. It was kind of fucked up. And they, people tried to sue him for it, and he ain't losing that one. But it is what it is.
It is what it is.
I want to move on to Batman. So I want to forget all my thoughts on that one.
What?
Let's get into it. The Batman movie. Robert Pattinson, Bruce Wayne, the Batman.
Another recast.
Mr. Wayne.
Another recast. You saw it, right?
Yeah.
You saw it.
I did.
I saw it.
I seen
Who
it.
wants to start?
I'll start it out. I enjoyed it.
Okay.
Okay.
I thought the dude who played the Riddler did a really good job at being a bad guy.
Absolutely.
I liked that it was, Batman learning to become the Batman. So you see all the mistakes that he makes. That's what I liked about it, honestly. Like, you see all his flaws, all his mistakes. You see he's not, he's defeatable, honestly. And in a way, I thought he lost in that movie.
I agree.
I thought he lost, and he also won. Because he won because there's a lot of... He learned a lesson in it.
I've never thought of it like that.
That was actually
really good. Because I was the whole time like, man, Batman, he ain't got no bag. Like, he couldn't fight in that movie. He literally used his suit in every fight. It's like, all right, my suit's kind of indestructible. Like, and he just went straight power. Just like, bro, he couldn't fight.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, man, what the hell is Batman doing?
It's Batman learning Batman.
I didn't think of it that way. That was actually a really good point. Because I did love the Riddler, though.
Bro, even
the
when
Riddler was hella good.
even when he's like gliding down in that, jumping off the building out the police station, when he hits the bus, at first I was like, what the fuck is this clown ass doing,
This
bro?
ain't Batman?
Yeah. And then I was like, wait a minute. I took a second. I said, okay, this is year 2.
Yeah.
He doesn't know yet. He hasn't learned yet.
Yeah, that was actually a good point. I never thought of it like that.
Very well analyzed.
What's your take, Jerry?
I was surprised. I had negative thoughts coming in because it's Twilight Boy. I'm
What's his
a
name?
Christian Bale
Ben Edward,
fan.
some shit like that from Twilight.
Edward. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh.
Yeah.
But I was surprised. He did a good job as Batman. I didn't like him as Bruce Wayne.
Nah, he was terrible.
He seemed very depressed as Bruce Wayne, but I liked him as Batman. And the Riddler did a great job.
Okay. Yeah, because I was getting mad because some people, they was like, oh, this is one of the best Batman. Christian Bale's still the best one.
I agree.
I think Robert Pattinson has potential, though.
He has potential,
does.
but right now
I'll give him another movie before I make that decision.
Yeah, he's not better than Christian Bale. So
Right now, he's
like,
not, no.
Yeah, no way. So they were trying to convince me of that.
Christian Bale was the full package. He's a good Bruce Wayne and a good Batman.
Exactly. So yeah, that was my thing because a lot of people for sure. Because I saw it a day later than everybody else, and they're like, "Man, Robert Pattinson was so good as Batman. He probably the best Batman I've seen. I watched. I was like, there's not a fucking chance you just say he's better than Christian Bale."
Yeah.
What's your thoughts?
Prentice?
Okay. To start, so that way we don't get it twisted.
Okay.
I did enjoy the movie.
Okay.
Matter of fact, I don't even say I liked it. But the thing is, when you have a 3-hour-long movie, hold on, let me finish. Hold on. The thing is, when you have a 3-hour-long movie, I expect that to be an ample amount of time to essentially kind of make it perfect, to hit all the bases. So I have to judge it that way, right?
I feel like you're taking shots at me from last week.
I'm really not. I thought about this long and hard after I watched it. Because I feel like if you have a 3-hour window to create a movie, you have to get certain things in there that I felt like were missed in that 3-hour window. So what I would say is, on the positive side, the acting, in my opinion, was phenomenal from everybody.
Absolutely agree.
From
Even
every
Penguin, Catwoman was awesome.
the
Look, I didn't even talk about
Commissioner Gordon, his
Yeah.
character, he did an amazing job.
He's been honestly, he was my favorite part of the movie. To be honest, Commissioner Gordon, I thought he was really good between him and Riddler.
Yeah, the Riddler did great. Colin Farrell did great as the Penguin. I mean, it was really.
Even the Falcone.
Yeah. Dude. And that was the first time I ever seen him play a serious role. And to be honest, bro, every time he walked every time he was on the screen, I kind of got a little chill. So I was like, okay, something bad's going to happen. Like, he played that menacing role really well. Mm-hmm. The acting was really good. Zoe Kravitz did her thing, too. I'm gonna leave her out there.
Straight up.
The acting was really good. However, when you recast, you're starting over, right? And I can't always look at things from the lens of I know who Batman is. Sometimes I have to look at things as, okay, I'm learning this brand new, right? So if I was someone who never watched a Batman film before and I never seen any comments, for example, if I was one of my kids, who didn't really grow up on Batman yet. Yeah, so I didn't feel like I learned anything about Bruce Wayne besides how his parents died.
Yeah.
Or how corrupt his dad was.
Yeah.
I don't even think his dad was corrupt, though, because...
Honestly, that story that the Riddler pulled out about his dad and his parents, I was like...
That was a reach.
I was like, that's more about Falcone than his dad.
Yeah, exactly.
So, I mean, it is what it is.
Where I agree with you on that, actually. We didn't learn anything about Bruce Wayne. But honestly, I think for this movie, I don't think that was the point.
I think it needed to.
It was a Batman movie,
and that's where I don't blame the actors. Like when we said, he didn't play a good Bruce Wayne. I don't even think it was him. I think it was the writing. And like I said, when you do a recast, you're doing an origin story again. It is. This is what it is. You're doing an origin story again, right? So now I need to know: is this post-training or after training, right? You talked about this at the beginning, right? So is this before Ra's al Ghul or not?
That's a good point.
You know what I'm saying? So and I get it. Maybe DC is...
It must be...
not comic book accurate.
Before, because if you notice, there is a scene where Alfred says he trained Bruce Wayne to fight.
Oh, yeah, and he said
Bruce Wayne didn't learn to become, or Batman didn't learn to become Batman, his fighting style, because of Alfred. Yeah. Alfred was a skilled fighter in comic books.
Yeah.
But he learned his shit, like you said, Ra's al Ghul. Yeah. That's a good point. I just thought about that.
Yeah. So, like I said, I don't think it was bad. I don't think it was a bad movie at all. Actually, I think it was a good movie. We got to come up with a...
Were you surprised? Because I was surprised.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Very surprised.
I was surprised at first by the reception that I was getting, but once I was hearing enough consistent, this is good, especially from, in my opinion, the worst audience out there, comic book fans. Comic book fans are the worst. Dude. I would hate to be like an actor in a Marvel movie.
Oh, yeah.
But after everyone saying it was good, I was like, okay, this is going to be good. And then when I was watching it, there was a certain thing, like I said, that was just missing. As someone who knows who Batman is, I was like, okay, I feel like I'm not getting anything. I have a question. No, before I get to that question, we have to come up with a ranking system for the movie.
I think it's too soon to do that, though.
No. I'm saying on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rank this movie?
How would I rank it? I'd give it about 8.
Okay. What would you say?
Go to 8.
Yeah, I was giving it about I said, because I do a 5 stars, I gave it a 3.7 stars, which is like a 7.8.
7.8?
Yeah.
Okay. And I would say it's about like a 6.5.
Okay.
So if you're saying it's an 8 plus 8, and you said 7.8.
30 out of 50. Let's see.
Yeah.
That's about
7.5.
7.5. So 7.23.
It's not bad.
Not bad. Yeah. So Batman, or the Batman. I had to add a "the" in front of it to distinguish.
Right. Vengeance.
The Batman.
A vengeance.
7.23 is what we're ranking it. So that's not bad. That's not bad.
No, not at all. Like I said, I enjoyed it. Honestly, I went into watching this movie with very, very low expectations.
I did too. So I gave it one of the highest DC movie rankings because DC movies are terrible.
Yeah,
I thought it was better than Wonder Woman, the first one.
Absolutely.
The first one?
The first one.
Yes.
First of all, Batman has carried DC for so long.
Yeah. It's really
It's in its own class because DC movies are not good. I didn't really like Wonder Woman like that.
No?
It was cool.
I like the first one.
It was
one was
cool,
good.
but it wasn't. I was like,
I just didn't like who they cast.
I'm not gonna
in
watch
the
it again.
series. I thought that was.
DC puts out some amazing animated movies. I will say that.
yeah, they do. They do.
I do have a question. Would any of you guys live in Gotham?
Fuck no.
Yeah. I was thinking about that. I was like,
Actually, I don't even know if I'd be a criminal.
Honestly, like while watching it, that was the thought that was going through my head. I was like, just throw the fucking city away.
I'd have to.
It's like Ra's al Ghul, bro.
Ra's al Ghul was right. Just kill everyone.
Yeah, just throw the city away, bro. Like there's a come on. There's bank robberies happening every
day.
other fucking day. Every other day. That's crazy. Like that doesn't happen anywhere in the world.
Did you guys watch the deleted scene?
No.
Oh, with the Joker, you didn't?
Oh,
yeah.
I've heard about it. I didn't see it.
I did.
I like that, like that kind of how they ended it, like that with the Joker, or suspected Joker.
Mm-hmm. That was the first thing. As
that's
soon as
what
I
I
hear him
liked.
talking, I was like, "Oh, that got to be the Joker. I need to see this next movie."
I like how he hit the Riddler with the riddle too.
Yeah.
Because my thing is too with Batman, and I mean, Christian Bale and all them, they good Batmans, but I like the villains more in Batman than any other superhero in any of the DC.
Yeah.
That's true.
Batman's villains fuck with you mentally.
Man, Joker, Bane, Riddler, all them, like they.
And that's what makes Batman better than all the other
Superhero.
DC comics, because I mean, Wonder Woman's villains are kind of shitty. Even Superman's villains are pretty shitty. Besides Lex, like that's the only real
Lex Luthor's the only one.
Yeah, that's like the
General
only
Zod
real
was
one that like you would fear. But
bogus.
all of Batman's I would hate to fucking run into the Scarecrow. I would hate. You know what I mean? Like or the Joker, or even Penguin, because he's a fucking mobster. He's fucking crazy. Like the way even in that movie, like the way he rammed that truck. And they all fucking explode, and he's like laughing and shit. Like, damn, that's a fucking demonic person.
Man.
I'd hate to run into Ra's al Ghul.
I hate to run into all of them.
The group of ninjas.
Man.
Dude, Joker would be the worst.
Yeah.
Joker would be the worst. Absolutely. It's a good movie overall, though.
Yeah.
Yep. I liked it.
Yeah. But kudos to HBO Max for putting that
up for free.
Yeah.
Hey, I
that
wasn't going to pay
clutch.
for that shit.
And honestly, I think it was I know they probably had
They did it for the singles.
I know they probably had some determined agreement, but I bet you, bro, it was kind of like a power move. Think about it, right? So Netflix just lost 200,000 subscribers.
I like the transition there.
You saw that? I'm getting good at this shit. I'm potting today. That's Joe Budden would say. We out here potting.
This is Netflix's fault. First of all, you gonna try to test a new system out and be like, oh, you can't share accounts unless you in the same Wi-Fi or house or whatever.
Yeah, IP address.
And then you also gonna raise the price.
That's
You ain't even
fucked up.
got good fucking shows.
That's what I'm saying.
And you gonna
You said Netflix don't got good shows?
they've
they've gotten better.
but they don't have the best shows.
They don't, not anymore.
Oh,
Not
I feel like they have
anymore.
better movies and
They
shows.
have so what
Hulu,
Netflix.
HBO Max, and all that got better shows than Netflix.
What Netflix has going for them is they have certain staple shows that we've been fans of, like Stranger Things, right? But other than that, I'm not really tripping off of any of Netflix's
I like
shows.
a lot of Netflix shows.
I don't think I really even signed into my Netflix for a while.
Am I the only one here that's seen you?
I watched you.
I'm not
Did you like
watching
it?
I watched you. I like that. That motherfucker was crazy.
Can you talk your brother into watching it?
It took a lot for me to start
it-
watching that.
Is it a Netflix original?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm not fucking with it.
Yeah.
Fuck Netflix. I'm one of those 200,000 people.
And
subscribe?
I get
Yeah,
look,
I'm done.
I'll give you my password.
Remember when I told Look at that. Remember when I was telling you, like, I was like, hey, I'm leaving Netflix. I've been trying to get used to HBO Max and Hulu and all that.
Yeah, I do now.
Yeah, because I was like it wasn't the sharing the password, because I don't share my password with nobody. That's just
you also said that as well.
I don't. Like, you ain't fucking paid me a cent. Like, you ain't get my password, and then you're not gonna be fucking up my recommendations. Just ain't gonna be on my profile and then selecting shit on accident.
I'm mixed and matched. So I share. It's funny because the shit I share is free. So my HBO Max is with my phone. So my phone plan comes with HBO Max and AT&T. So then I share that, and then I got a friend.
You're the problem.
I am. And then I got a friend. She got one of those things, and hers was free from her phone plan. And then I just steal the shit from my parents.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm the one that's on people's accounts, bro.
Yeah.
No, man, I don't.
And then my parents got their shit, so I'm like, oh shit.
Oh, you party foul.
Party foul. My bad.
I don't be sharing.
Turn that around too, by the way, bro. Bro, we ain't sponsoring no one out here.
We ain't sponsoring Crystal Geyser either.
You right.
I'm gonna bleep that shit out.
You know?
But anyways,
My bad.
nah, man, I got off of Netflix like a while ago, and HBO Max has been my go-to. You know what brought me over to HBO Max though?
What?
It was that they had the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air on there.
Oh, the new one?
That fresh,
The new
that,
one.
that Bel
It's
Air.
not on HBO Max.
Yes, it is.
No,
Oh, no, it's on
not.
Peacock.
It's on Peacock.
That's it. It's
No,
Peacock,
dude.
That's
I
Peacock.
can bet you $10 right now that it's not on HBO.
It is on. I just started watching.
That is Peacock.
watching Peacock, and it is on.
No,
there.
I'm not talking about the new one.
Oh, you're just talking about the.
I don't. I don't care about the new one. I'm talking about the original.
Oh yeah, because they had that. They had that reunion on there.
Oh, okay.
And then,
My bad.
And then they put the original on there.
You want those $10?
No, I'm good.
I'll take that too.
I don't want to do it no more.
Bro, you didn't watch the new Fresh Prince of Bel-Air?
Not yet.
Is it good?
I like it.
I've been
I don't
showing.
know. I've been
you
hesitant
know
to
what it
watch
was?
it. I just got Peacock.
So last year,
Oh,
around like
I'm on somebody
September,
else's Peacock too.
we those guys, bro.
Hey, bro. I don't pay for none of that shit.
last
I got enough
year,
to pay for already.
last year
Jesus
around
Christ.
September, like my extended family, my step family, or I don't want to say step, what was it? In-laws. There we go,
In-laws.
They were asking us like what we wanted for Christmas. And I was like, I just want the box set of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. And then I found it on HBO Max, and I've been trying to show the kids. I'm like, look, y'all got to watch this. This is what I grew up on. You know what I mean? So that's when I became a fan of HBO Max. And then right after that, all the other stuff started coming out. Mortal Kombat, even though The Matrix sucked, even though... what was the other thing that came out on there that sucked too? It wasn't Mortal Kombat. It was something else. I can't remember.
It was wasn't Suicide Squad. I watched that on HBO.
I haven't seen that one yet.
You didn't see the new one? Because the first one was terrible. But
I didn't see the new one because the first one was terrible.
the new one was actually good.
See, the thing is, when DC movies come out, I don't jump. I don't jump.
I ain't gonna lie.
I will be
I don't
in
blame
there
you.
when Doctor Strange come out. I'll be there.
Oh yeah,
But
yeah, actually that was one of the. 'Cause like I said, DC movies suck. The first Suicide Squad was terrible.
Yeah.
This one was actually good. And then I watched the series with John Cena on HBO Max. Peacemaker. That was actually good too.
Peacemaker, okay.
That was actually good too. So yeah, watch the new Suicide Squad. That's good. But watch Winning Time. HBO Max. It's the Lakers. Magic Johnson.
Oh yeah.
No, I'm gonna check that out for sure.
Jerry Buss, all them. Yeah,
gotta
that's a
watch
good
that
one.
Oh, show. I'll be on my Hulu too because Hulu got Snowfall on there.
Roger.
We're not gonna
All right, look, Roger.
I gotta watch
Don't-
it. I know.
listen.
I'm gonna give it a shot.
There's one more season, so just wait till the last season's over and just that way you can binge watch the whole thing.
Sounds good.
Without spoiling it. What was like? Did you like the ending?
That was crazy.
God, dude,
That was crazy.
I'm so excited.
You didn't watch Snowfall either?
I don't really watch.
Man,
I don't really
get
go on
on
Hulu, bro.
and watch Snowfall.
That's great.
That is a good show. That's a good show, and
you
it
got
gets.
you got a Hulu account?
I don't, but I'm on one.
I'll find one, I guess.
I'm on one.
That was funny.
Dude,
You said
well, look, my parents they don't pay for a lot of things for me, but they pay for all my streaming shit.
That's so funny.
And I got my own account on.
Honestly
all of
though,
them.
y'all need to give give that.
I'm not watching you,
Fresh
bro.
Prince of Bel-Air a chance, though.
The Peacock one? I'll think about it.
I might watch it. Well, like, I don't know.
Because there's some shows I feel like if it's corny and I watched a lot of it, I'm in too deep. Like, y'all watch All American?
Yeah. See, I stopped season 3.
Same.
I can't believe I'm giving that show some more views. That shit is so corny. And I'm like, man, I can't believe I'm still watching this shit. Like
season 1 was amazing.
It was really good.
Season 2 was like, ooh.
I don't like how they started season 3 because like after the cliffhanger of season 2, I was done. After I saw the first couple episodes of season 3, I was like,
I need to stop giving that show some damn views.
This cornball.
It started off as being like kind of like a sports drama.
Yeah.
And then it's quickly turned into a soap opera. Like the shit that they mad about, the shit that they sad about, the shit that they upset about, the shit that they happy about. It's all weak shit. I'm like, really? Like, you really mad about this? Like, this is really bothering you, bro? Like, come on,
like,
man.
I just want to see how this shit is. Like, what happens? But I'm like, bro, I'm tired of this damn show. Like,
and
I got tired of that show.
I knew they was about to kill off, or they was about to, try to kill her off. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, Coop?
Coop, yeah. Because they was distancing her. They was like her and see, I watched that shit for so long. Now,
she's not dead.
Like I said, I stopped at season 3.
I know y'all not watching. She's not dead. She's still annoying as a motherfucker too.
I like Coop, man. I just didn't like her in season. I like Coop. I didn't like her in season 3.
The shit she does, like, Coop, come on, bro. Like, like, what are you doing?
I didn't like her in season 3. I was like, Coop, you fucking up. Not only you fucking up, but the whole reason why y'all not friends is kind of.
But it's crazy.
Bro, are they even in college right now, or where are they even at? Because you only get 4 years of high school.
They are in college now. They are in college now. But
this leads me to my next question.
I think.
Would y'all ever take a class that the subject was watching porn?
Watching porn?
This is a fact that Westminster College in Utah has a porn class.
Utah! The Mormon State!
It has a porn class that offers 2 credits.
Oh my God. So they just go to class and watch porn all day.
I can,
for an hour and a half.
Cannot confirm or deny. That's what they do.
That's crazy.
That's insane.
But it is called Film 3000 Porn, and it's worth 2 credits. Oh my God, I didn't even read the description.
What's the description?
Let me read the description. Hardcore pornography.
You lost me at hardcore, bro.
Is an American as apple pie and more popular than Sunday Night Football.
That's not a chance.
Our approach to this billion-dollar industry is as both cultural phenomenon that reflects and reinforces sexual inequalities, but holds the potential to challenge sexual and gender norms.
This description is getting worse and worse.
Make it so educational.
Let me finish.
I know exactly what this class is.
And as an art form that requires serious contemplation, we will watch pornographic films together and discuss the sexualization of race, class, gender, and
like
as
bullshit.
An experimental, radical art form.
So before we even started filming this episode, you told me about that. And I told you, I was like, nah, I wouldn't take that class. But now that you read the description, that's even more enforced. I would never fucking take that. I know exactly what that's going to be. It's going to be like, they're going to search up specific niche type porn shit.
Midget porn.
It was like the more you read, the worse it got.
Yeah, that's true.
It's going to be like midget porn. It's going to be like they're gonna have like
BBC.
that one gangbang video where it's like where the bitch is obviously
Mandingo party.
No, it's not gonna be one of those. It's gonna be like one of those ones where you like watch it and you're like, oddly, I don't want to like you're not. Like you start asking those type of questions.
I said the word.
You just say.
I pulled to you.
God damn it, Raj! Now I'm gonna fucking find this.
Fuck.
A minute and 20 or an hour and 25 minutes. I'm going to find that. Anyways, like they're gonna start pulling like those type of videos.
Did
out.
she consent?
Yeah, you're gonna start pulling out those videos. You're like,
obviously she fucking
sorry.
consent.
I'm
She's
not trying to.
Bro, I'm not watching this.
Bro, I would not be able to sit in the class.
The porn industry kind of shady, bro.
None of y'all are taking the class?
They be drugging them girls.
I'm taking the class.
I'm not,
You taking that class?
I'm not taking it. So that way I know fucking right.
I in college I took human sexuality psychology class. that wasn't deep, but it's like they was talking about some stuff and people in class was being weird. So I just remember it was like one girl, she's like, yeah, I'm pansexual, I do this, and this. And then she said something so outlandish. And I just remember hearing some dude in the background, I was like, yeah. yeah. And I'm sitting there like the fuck? Like, bro, like, relax.
Did she explain what a pansexual is? What is that?
They like everybody. Like,
it's more of an energy-based thing.
If you're a woman, man, if you're a trans, anything. You're young and May. They just, if they're attracted to you, they'll be with you.
Aren't they attracted to like energy?
Yeah,
though? Like not like like vibes, I guess.
What's a demisexual?
I don't know.
I've never even heard of that.
I've
never heard of
demisexual.
demisexual?
I don't know.
I think that's asexual is the energy.
No, well, asexual. Yeah, asexual people are not attracted to
Or,
people for
you know,
sexual
listen,
reasons.
I don't
like that's like someone who like they don't see somebody who's attractive and go, oh, that person's sexy. They only see like their personality because like they don't get stimulated.
Anybody watching this, I'm not educated on all that shit. So
Same.
This is what I think.
Anybody is educated, please comment.
Just let us know. Put in the comments on what asexual, pansexual,
We just over here talking shit. That's all we do.
All that.
It is.
All I know is straight, gay, and bisexual. That's all I know. I don't know that.
I'm curious though. I definitely am curious.
I'm curious just because I want to be educated and I don't want to offend nobody.
Exactly.
I want to
So
make sure
do it the proper way next time.
Exactly. Like I want to get. I mean, I understand like sexuality is a very like complicated thing because everyone is a little different. Like sex don't look the same for everybody. Let's keep it real. You know what I mean? Like even sex between men and women, it don't look the same for everybody.
Yeah.
Like some bitches are into that leather shit where they want,
whip you and shit.
Yeah, and they want the spike heels and shit. Like they get off on that. Like
Beat my ass. Like, yeah. I'm like,
like hit me with a Henny bottle. Like
with a what? Henny bottle? Is that what you just said?
You haven't seen no jumper.
There's
I was about to say, I think some jumper right there.
But nah.
Y'all tripping for not taking the class though.
I'm not taking the class.
I'm not taking a.
You think there's more guys or girls in there though?
That's a good question.
It's girls.
Girls?
Listen to the description. We're gonna talk about how sexuality has been something that's.
You know,
what was the word that they use?
Bro, I don't remember.
You gonna pull it back?
I know more women that watch porn than men.
I would probably agree with that statement.
I know a lot of women love to watch porn.
Actually, I don't know.
I don't be asking.
I don't
either.
I don't ask. I just know that.
How?
They just be like, oh,
Just
yeah.
an assumption?
I know. They were like, oh, yeah, I was watching
They
porn.
be watching his videos.
You got video? You got video?
We're not bringing this shit up again, Roger.
This was in the last one, huh? This was in the last one, huh?
Yes.
I was in the first
Okay,
one.
no. So now that you're here,
Context.
would you
Oh, shit.
have an OnlyFans?
If you're a woman. All right, if you're a man.
I said man or woman. Would you have an
I want to
OnlyFans?
get into what we were talking about last time after this. Would I have an OnlyFans?
Yeah.
Like, completely butt-ass naked?
It don't matter.
It
Would
don't
you
even
have
matter.
an OnlyFans?
You have an OnlyFans. You can do whatever you want with it.
Ruby Rose had an OnlyFans and she folded clothes. Would you have an OnlyFans?
Fuck. If I was getting a significant amount of income, probably.
Yeah.
God damn.
Exactly.
If I'm making money, yeah.
Okay. But if I'm single.
No, I'm saying goddamn as in like, yeah, it's easy.
Oh, okay.
Like I was
so
so
how did that have to do with your porn?
No. So this is another thing. This is how it happens. So then he asked, would you date a woman with an OnlyFans?
Oh, okay.
And
that's
then
what
so I
we
was
were
like,
talking about
if
last time.
we make content together, yes. And then he was like, how many pornos do I have out? I said, I don't have none out.
Okay.
You should
But-
replay the clip when he's talking
I see where it is going.
Yeah. So
previously.
yeah. So would you date somebody with an OnlyFans?
No.
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 You want to make contact with her?
I just wouldn't date somebody with the OnlyFans.
oh man.
Like I said I would, but the bread got to be right.
I mean, it just depends. If it's like butt naked, showing face, everything, I couldn't do it.
But if you,
What
my
if
thing
she's
is,
not showing face?
Even then.
but what if
If she's selling feet pics, all right, that's cool.
what if
whatever.
she's
but
out here? There's a difference though. If she's making
To each his own.
$300
To each his own.
$300 a month,
Everyone's different.
Get the fuck off OnlyFans. But if you one of them girls that's buying new houses, like, oh, here's my keys, I worked hard for this. No, you didn't.
Trip to Dubai every.
You made 6 figures showing your ass.
I just couldn't.
Would for sure be like, all right, bet. Like,
I couldn't.
That's your mom, huh?
I would too.
What's that?
Is it because of your parents?
No, I just me personally, I couldn't.
Okay.
Some
Like,
people
just
are just
knowing
into
that, like,
that
hey,
old school mindset.
I'm
Why is that
pretty-
old school?
I mean, I'm pretty old school when it comes to a lot of things, but
it kinda is.
You would date a girl with OnlyFans?
Well, he's married,
I'm
so
married.
that's
Okay.
like. Nah.
I'm
Would you
married.
let your wife have an OnlyFans?
I think it depends. Like just like with Jerry, it depends on the content. It does depend on the content. Showing face, no,
She's not showing face, but she's showing other parts of her body.
no, because no one knows shit. Like you wouldn't like if she had an OnlyFans, you wouldn't know. Let's put it like that.
True.
You wouldn't know.
True.
Put it this way, bro. Your cousin could be subscribed to your girl.
oh, this motherfucker said the same shit.
I said friends. I
He
said
said
friends.
Hey, friends, they watching your girl butt ass naked, probably doing you know what.
And I'm gonna say the same thing I told him. Why the hell are my boys, my cousins, subscribed to my girl's shit?
They
Because she
showing
might be bad.
support.
Look,
They supporting the
That ain't
bad.
support, bro.
Yeah, that's some support shit. Ain't no
That
damn
ain't support, bro.
Just on the record, I wouldn't subscribe to any of y'all if you guys had girls OnlyFans. If I knew they had one, I wouldn't subscribe.
My girl would not have.
I'm just,
I wouldn't be able to do
devil's
it.
advocate is what I was
I
playing.
wouldn't be able to do
all I
it.
know is if I did,
I would definitely date a girl with
and if me
OnlyFans
and my
straight
wife
up.
did, y'all would never know.
I-
There would be no proof.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. Get your bad girl. As long as I mean,
That's what I'm
You'd be
saying.
completely
Okay.
fine with everything.
no. As long as she's not like fucking another man, that's where I would draw the line.
Look, I mean,
It's gonna fuck with your head though. Sooner
Not
or later.
really.
and at the end of the day, too, like my
How?
whole thing
I know
is
my girl
like,
bad.
yeah. And at the end of the day, too, like for me,
Exactly.
it's like I don't like, you know, most people don't start OnlyFans when they're in a relationship. Most people get into relationships and they already had an OnlyFans going. You know what I mean? Like what you did before me is what you did before me. If I was already attracted to you,
Bro.
I was already attracted to
Bro.
I had this
You know what I'm
conversation
saying?
with somebody.
I had
the
this
other
conversation
day.
with someone too, and I said the same exact thing.
you. I don't
did.
be like when I get in a relationship. I don't. First off, like,
Every girl has a past. Let's
if
be
you-
real.
Yeah, but I
And if
didn't
you-
say
and
I
if
wouldn't
you-
date her if she had one. I'm saying if we're dating and you're still on that.
soon as
No.
Okay.
If the bag is right, though.
Okay.
I can't.
Okay. I mean, I'll play a little devil's advocate.
Okay.
Okay. She doesn't have an OnlyFans, but she has an Instagram account, which every girl does.
Oh, yep.
But she out there on Instagram posting the same photos she did when she was single, right? She thirst trapping. She posting the bikini pics. She
Yeah.
posting the pics in those jeans and the fucking bando and shit, showing off the belly and the hip ratio. Are you getting mad about it?
Nah.
But she doing that shit and not getting paid. And you know how many people would pay? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Think
Like,
about it.
It's a double standard.
That's a vacation. They paying for your vacation while y'all in Iceland in that blue lagoon.
And I for sure would be like, hey, put that cash app.
Exactly.
Nigga in your DM, put that cash app in there.
Sure.
Hey.
You ever seen that meme with the? It was like this Twitch girl, and this dude like wrote her like this letter talking about like, I'm gonna run away with you, and we're gonna be together forever. So I'm gonna give you my life savings.
I
and
did
it was
see that.
$100,000.
100,000. I did see
And then
that.
she goes, "Oh, hey babe, we got $100,000."
Oh.
I did see that.
Yes, bro.
That shit was
Hit
crazy.
that, bro.
Emotional damage right there, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Emotional damage.
I'm saying that could be you right there. Like
that
yo,
wasn't
like it
enough.
could be
Hit
your,
that
it could
bro
be
again.
it could be your girl turn around and be like, hey Jerry, JC, we got $100,000. We buying a house.
I don't know. I just.
We in Dubai. We in Jamaica. We somewhere. 100,000 turkey cake goes for
I
3
got, I got
weeks.
no issue with it.
I
I'm
couldn't.
buying 100. I'm sure I'm gonna
That's
buy a
it.
house on somebody's.
If
misery.
your bag is right, then yes. If you like I said, if you making $300 a month, cut that shit off. That's, you showing your ass for not that
It's kind of
much.
sad you only make it 300 on that.
So where I'd have the problem with it is like y'all say, why is my friend subscribed, bro?
Bro, and
You
that's
don't
the
have
thing,
To,
it's
I'm be like,
gonna
I tell her,
happen.
yeah, you got to block her. You got to block.
like
them.
I said, the only
can
thing,
block people.
the issue I would
You're
have,
not gonna know who it is. They could be Spider Monkey 213.
But
They gonna slip
the
up.
issue I have with that is that they know it's my wife. And they
Exactly.
subscribe. But that's why
Yeah.
it would be you ain't gonna see no face. You ain't, I mean, we gonna both be in ski masks. Or Jason.
because that's what he was like. He's like, would you? What if somebody's subscribing and they see your dick? Like, bro, why?
What?
Why are you
said
subscribed?
you gonna let-
Because I said
you
we
like
making
a
content
bunch
together.
of motherfuckers seeing
So I'm
his
like,
dick.
You want to see this? Like,
as my boy, why are you subscribed to my girl's OnlyFans?
There's some weird people out there, bro.
that's crazy.
That's the red flag right
If
there.
your girl
find out
bad
who your
enough,
people
your
are.
best friend is gonna subscribe. I'm telling you that right now.
Man,
find out
you
who
my
your people are.
boy.
For
It
sure.
don't matter. People are snakes, bro.
Exactly. That's why I'm like,
Hey,
and
that's a
that's when you
fact.
find out.
That's a
I'm out
fact.
here looking at his girl's
It-
coochie lips and
it be
everything
your
like
own
that.
kind,
Like, bro,
bro.
like, come on now.
Speaking of something, I got a question for y'all. Like, I know. Oh, actually, I don't know, Robbie. Are you single?
I am.
Jerry, you single, but you're talking to someone right now, right?
Single, yes.
But you're talking to someone right now. I
Correct.
know that for a fact. You're married, so this question don't really apply to you.
You can't.
You won.
You can't.
You won.
No, you,
did win.
you get your hand raised because you got the. You get this. How do you guys prefer to meet women? Being like online dating, Bumble, Tinder, etc., Christian Mingle, whatever.
Tried that shit, bro. It was a failure.
I'm
Personally,
Me-
Or
I've
would you
never-
rather like go out?
I've never had a dating site.
Never?
What Tinder?
I tried
like, you
Bumble.
don't
I
know,
tried
bro.
Bumble once.
I've never had any of those. So it's kind of like, and my thing is too, I'm more of a talker.
Yeah.
If I don't know you, if I'm not seeing you face to face, I don't.
It's
do
hard to
all
start a
that
conversation.
texting. Like,
Yeah,
how I
yeah.
start a conversation with this text message? Like, do I say hello? Do I just be like? And then one of my boys told me that you can't send memes on that shit. That's how I be doing shit. I got memes for days. I got videos, pictures, GIFs, everything. Y'all say GIFs or GIFs? This is going to
I say
determine
GIFs.
I say
GIFs, bro.
GIFs.
I say gifts.
You say gifts? You say gifts?
GIFs.
I mean,
GIFs.
technically it is GIFs because it's graphics. GIF.
I'm going with gifs.
That
Cut these
totally
motherfuckers off.
Totally off topic though. But
Yeah, I know, but I know because I had to get that through.
Way
but
out there.
That's my thing though. So it's like, if I'm comfortable with you, talk to you. So it's like I'm gonna send you this meme that's gonna be funny, make you laugh. 'Cause
even
that's-
through Instagram though too, that counts as like online.
I know I don't slide in DMs because I don't know how to just.
I would have never slid in DMs either.
I don't know how to type something and try to. Unless I know you and I met you already.
You just said though a GIF. You never slid into DM with the GIF.
Not if I don't know you, because I'm not really insecure, but I'm like I don't like rejection, so I'm not about to.
Oh shit!
I'm not about to send shit in your DMs, and then I see red at 3:45 p.m. I hate that. So I'm like, well, shit. If we in person, you can't read shit. You just gonna laugh at what I'm saying.
You
If you don't like me, you're just gonna like, come on now. Like, I'm more of a in person. I'm a talker. Like, I don't really do.
You're
a lot
definitely
of
a
that.
personality.
Yeah.
In its
Yeah.
own right. So
Yeah, so
I could-
I can't do I can't
Yeah, I
send
can't
the
imagine
same
texting you, bro.
emotion and talking through text messages
Yeah.
that you get with this.
yeah, true.
So
Jerry, what about you, bro? Real
I'm
quick.
not an online person.
I mean, nowadays, dude, I feel like it's mostly, unfortunately, all online. Or I've met people both ways, out and about, whether it's like bars or just hanging out, or through other friends.
Yeah.
But also through like Instagram and stuff. That's kind of how people meet nowadays, for the most part. I would say,
Nah, I feel
for the
you.
most part.
Y'all ever met anyone at a grocery store?
Does that work?
Nah,
No,
that's what I'm trying to figure
No.
out. I'm
I
trying to
met
ask.
someone at a funeral.
Whoa. How story time. I gotta know about this. Story time.
That's
That's-
We already knew each other. We already knew each other, but and then there was a funeral for one of my like second cousins, and we kind of just chopped it up again.
That's-
But is that disrespectful? That's kind of disrespectful. Huh?
No,
It's
but that's
it's
just
weird.
insane.
It wasn't. It wasn't like in the
Yeah.
moment. It was
It
like,
can be
oh,
more of
I
a
saw you
comfort thing,
again.
though.
It was like more like, oh, I saw you again, and then we talked afterwards. It wasn't like right
Nah,
there.
Jerry came over and was like, it's okay.
yeah.
It's okay. I got you.
That can be more of a comfort thing though.
That's like
Well,
when
it don't matter. It didn't work out.
That
but,
makes it
you
kind
know,
of even
that's
more
just-
weird. That's like
Really?
Okay, you ever seen what's Wedding Crashers?
Wedding Crashers when
Yeah.
Will Ferrell did the shit.
Come on, bro. Come on.
You know what I'm saying?
But
Like,
do it
Will
like
Ferrell
that.
was out of pocket.
He said, "Oh, it's okay." That's what I was thinking of too.
I feel like there's like certain places that are extremely hard for you to even meet people. Like even if you wanted to, like it's kind of like off limits. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like weird. Like grocery store is one of those.
Yeah, I'm not.
Gas
know-
station.
Gas station is a big one. That's a no-no. That's a no-no. You do not walk up to a female by herself, buy her car. Like, she don't do what the fuck.
How y'all feel about a gym? Because I'm kind of 50-50 on that one.
It depends on. It depends, honestly.
It depends on if it's invited. Like,
okay.
You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of like.
Is she in the middle of a rep, or is she like?
I would hope she's not in the middle of a rep. If you go up to her in the middle of a rep, bro.
Like in between reps, I should say.
The gym is kind of like the same with the bar, right? Like, like I wouldn't just walk up on a bitch and just like, hey, here's a drink. Like that's no one gets, no one finds that pleasing. But if we're making eye contact and we're doing like that flirting that's non-vocal, right? That body language,
that eyes,
right? Like now it's invited. Now it's like, okay, there's something here. Let me go ahead and light this spark that's already there. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what I tell people all the time. If I'm out and I see somebody and we make that eye contact, I'm like, all right. And then like I might look away, and if we make eye contact again, then it's kind of like, oh, I can approach you.
Yep.
I misread that once, bro. It happened at the gym multiple times. I tried to talk to her. I didn't see her for the next month.
Was she like change her gym time?
I don't know what she did. I did not see that girl for the next month.
She went from Planet Fitness to Crunch.
I go to Crunch. She probably went to Planet Fitness, bro.
That's all funny.
So, how do you guys prefer? Like, like where? What? Like clubs, bars?
Bars is tough because it's that thing where like she already tipsy.
I mean, I feel like out, yes, kind of, because like it's hard because you always gotta find the I don't know what the word I'm looking for, but it's kind of like if you go out, if you work out, if you do you gotta match my energy. Like, I don't see myself with somebody that's kind of like low key because I'm 1,000 miles an hour. Like, I'm talking a lot, I'm cracking jokes, like I got energy for days.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like I don't see myself with somebody that's just kind of like, laid back, don't really say nothing, really quiet. Yeah. Because I'm extroverted as hell.
So you don't believe in like opposites attract then?
I do.
I do, but I don't, because I haven't been with, like, I kind of talked to somebody for a while that was the complete opposite of me, and we just both knew that
it wouldn't work.
We was not for each other. So it's kind of like, I mean, there's some opposites, yes, but it's just like there's certain things where it's kind of like I don't know if I can really vibe with that.
Yeah.
So
I feel that.
But I prefer to meet somebody in person. If we're out, if we're at the gym, or a fucking grocery store, I don't know, but I feel like I feel like saying something to somebody, and rather than like going online and texting about it. I don't know. I just can't. I can't really get what I want to say or know what I want to say through a text message, and then knowing that you might not even say nothing to me. So
it might just be on red.
Yeah, don't leave me on red.
Yeah, I feel like the best places are just social settings.
Yeah,
parties.
Yeah, like
gatherings.
Yeah, most people it's like I met them through friends. So it's kind of like, you know her, and then this is my friend Rob, and this is my friend. So then that's where I met most people. So
yeah, and I think that's like important too because it reinforces your relationship. You know what I mean? Like if you know the friends already and they already like you, you're not gonna have really any issues. Like, and if there is issues, they're not gonna be that friend that's gonna be talking your girl out of being with you. You know what I mean? Like, oh, that's just Robbie. You know how he is, or that's just Prentice. Like he'll come back around.
Yeah.
But like if the friends ain't really jiving with you, then it's shit. Them friends is powerful.
Man.
A lot of people don't realize, especially like even when you're not fucking up. You know what I mean? Like the girl can be talking like, oh, Jerry, he's sweet, but he's not.
Chats.
He's not controlling enough. He's not really. He's not really demanding. I want someone who's more like.
That's crazy, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Is that an accurate?
No, it's just like I don't like women are so hard to understand for me nowadays, bro.
Shit, bro. Women are easy.
Like you're either you're too sweet or you're not demanding. Like I don't know.
They're either easy or they're complicated. There's no in between.
I love y'all, but if there was a psychology class on y'all, I'd be the first one to take it, bro. I promise you.
Women are easy and complicated. The complicated part with women is honestly how they picture themselves in a way, right? Like, I'll use my wife for example. When she's not in control of her emotions or what's going on, that's when shit gets complicated, right? Like if she says something and then I repeat it back to her, this is exactly what you said. Like, oh, I didn't mean that. Like, but you said this. You know what I mean? That's when shit gets complicated. But when it comes to like what I could provide, and this is not just my wife, this is with even other women. Like it's kind of easy. Like most women just, I don't know, they just want you to be yourself.
Complicated.
You know what I mean? Like they just want you to be confident.
Oh my fucking complicated.
They just want you to be confident. They just want you to be.
Literally just got into an altercation with a woman because she literally was upset with me for something I didn't even do. She was like, "Oh yeah, you was doing this." Woo, 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 woo. And I said, "Whoa, hold on," because this is exactly what happened. And then she was like, "Oh shit, you're right." And I'm like, "Wait, hold on. How did I just get blamed for something I didn't do?" And then all of a sudden, when I explain, it's like, "Oh, you're right." It's like. They just want to be mad at shit for some reason. Like why you? Men ain't shit. Okay, what did the men do? Nothing. You just want to be mad at men for no reason.
It's like, the emotions.
I didn't do anything.
It's the emotions. You know what it is? Like there was a study. I'm not even trying to get too deep, but there was like this study that talked about like how women like how they process decisions is different than men, right? So like when we deal with our emotions, like we process decisions faster and easier, right? So it's like if we mad about something, we're able to like cycle it through our brains a couple times and go, oh shit, this ain't that big of a deal.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit, this ain't that bad, right? And that's why we don't oftentimes tell women our emotions because we already dealt with it ourselves. Women don't process decisions as fast as we do, so a lot of it's coming out. And it's being vocalized before they had a time to really like mull it over, and then you're like, all right, this is what happened. Like, oh shit, yeah, you kind of right. Like, yeah, I know I'm right.
Oh, women hate when men are right. Oh my god.
Raj, you? Where you prefer to meet people?
I am focusing on myself. I have no preference at the moment.
What would you prefer?
What would you prefer?
Where would you want to find the love of your life, bro?
Honestly, I don't know. I can't answer that right now.
Grocery store?
I really can't answer that.
And go to the Bel Air?
Because
Trader Joe's, bro.
I mean, I'll be honest. I mean, I don't go out. Like I've said, I don't go out to bars. I don't do all that. I guess I would say like online, even though, like I said, I'm getting away from that shit because you never know who was on the other line if you don't know that person already.
Sure. Secure the bag and get you an OnlyFans girl. That's what you
So, like, I mean, I don't know. Like, right now, I can't really answer that question, to be honest.
I feel it.
So, I mean, yeah. NA.
I'm telling you, yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, we've been going at for like an hour and 48 minutes now, so I think this is a good time to end it.
Yep.
For sure.
But, thank you for everybody for watching. If you've been sticking with us for this long, very soon, actually.
We don't even want to announce it yet, bro. Let's just say we got big things coming.
I'm talking about the other thing, the thing that we're going to start doing by Thursday.
By Thursday?
Yeah, we had the team meeting. We talked about that. I want to announce.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
So when y'all hearing this episode, you actually may already be hearing it on either Spotify, Apple, Google Play, any of those other streaming services for our podcast, because that's coming. We're officially going to be doing it this Thursday. Episodes usually drop Friday, so you already know what the vibes are. If you're watching it on YouTube, feel free to hit the like button, subscribe. I know y'all motherfuckers that are watching the videos and don't be hitting the subscribe button. Fuck y'all for real. Hit the subscribe button.
Hey, we still want your subscribe.
Hit that fucking button.
We want that subscribe.
Don't fuck off completely. Just subscribe, please.
Exactly.
Subscribe, comment, share.
You don't have to hit the
he
bell.
He done announced it.
That thing?
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. That's a surprise.
Oh, I think I'm talking about the other thing.
Nah, I was talking about that.
I'm going to bleep it out. So
anyway, yeah.
I'm going to bleep it out.
Good, bleep it out.
Anyways, yeah, hit the bell so that way you get the notifications like Raj said.
Yeah, follow all the socials, the Arctic House.
Yeah, all the socials are or the social. Yeah, I'm saying
Socials.
socials.
They're
Like
all in the
social.
link. There's
I'm
a
saying
link
it like
in that.
like I'm saying like social number. like I felt weird about it.
Yeah.
Our social numbers are in there, but our social media plugs are all in the descriptions. Every single one of them: Snapchat, Instagram, TikTok. You want to follow the TikTok because we be
Reddit.
posting shit. Reddit. Follow us on Reddit. Trying to build a community there, so it's gonna be lit.
Shout out to RobbysoMobby and Jerry for
you,
being on the show.
Thank you for having us.
Thank
You know, shout out to y'all. Appreciate y'all for coming by.
Absolutely.
We're
Anytime.
gonna put their Instagrams in the video because so give them a follow.
I might get an OnlyFans, so that might be in there too.
There we go.
And honestly, to be real,
gosh.
we got some big things coming pretty soon for just our YouTube channel in general. So stay tuned
There we go. All
and
right.
peace the fuck out.